Hey guys.
Hi everyone. It's been a while since we made a video, so thought maybe we could make a video of what happens for rookie boat owners when there's a tropical storm, possible Category 1 hurricane coming our way. So that's what we're doing. You can see behind us we've already had a little bit of storms, but it's not supposed to hit land until midnight, and they don't know if it's going to be a tropical storm, a Hurricane 1, or a Cat 2 when it hits. So, which is really hard for us because as a boat owner, you prepare differently for a tropical storm than you do a hurricane Category 1 and a Category 2. So anyway,
you could prepare for a Category 2 and it would take care of everything.
You could.
Yeah, but it's just a little more work.
Yeah, so what are we doing with the top?
Well, we have tied all the lines double, tied everything down, moved everything off the decks. The only decision for us is whether we take the bimini off or not. And right now we have it opened up with wind will blow through, and then we'll decide if we take it off or not. But it's just a lot of work to put it back. That's the issue.
Yes, and not scratching it all up because it's isinglass, but not scratching it all up in the process of taking it down and putting it back up. So here at the marina, it's pretty 50-50. Half the boats have them still up, and some of them have them down, and some who have them still up have them all zipped up, and some have them open, like the boat behind us. So it's kind of
and we expect
iffy.
we expect about an 8-foot tidal surge for the water to go up. So the docks we have are floating docks, so the boat will float up with that. So that's a good thing. But we moved Anita's car to her uncle's house to get it up, and then when it gets closer, we'll move my truck up to a higher point as well, so we don't have to deal with flooding in the parking lot, potentially getting to our vehicles.
Yeah, I think we checked, and Uncle Travis's home is 20 feet above sea level, and then our parking lot here is like 5 or 6. So if we have a storm surge of 8 feet, that would put us underwater in the parking lot. So better safe than sorry. So we'll move the truck here in a little bit. We took all our valuables out. We put some in storage. We have a storage building down the road, which probably won't fare any better than the boat. But anyway, it's in the storage building, and we have some in my car, and some we'll just leave in the truck. But got them out of the boat just in case we have to make a quick exit. So all we have to do is grab our clothes and swim out, I guess. I don't know.
Wade out. Let's
Okay,
not go
wade.
for swim
Yes,
out.
wade out. So anyway, the marina said they might cut the power. So we'll be on generator for a little bit if they do that. So we'll still have power, still have food in the refrigerator. But like I said, the storm's not supposed to hit until midnight. I think it's supposed to start having an impact on us around 3 o'clock. You guys know how the weather is. It changes all the time. So we're just kind of watching it every time the National Weather Service updates. We check the track of the storm and what the wind speeds in category, or if it's tropical or category 1. So anyway, we're just kind of keeping an eye on that. So I'll let y'all know what the final decision is on the bimini, and then we'll do some after pictures, or even some during.
All right, sounds good.
All right.
Later, guys. We'll check in.
Hey everyone. We decided we would come down here to the swimming pool and have a little hurricane party. It's not a hurricane yet, a tropical storm party while we wait for Burl to make landfall. So, doing laundry, doing laps. Well, John's doing laps. I'm just watching.
She'll work out later.
I'm just watching. All right, so meantime, we just wait until it makes landfall. All right, bye.
Bye, guys. You want to talk more?
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
It is 5:09, and we have been up since a little after 4 o'clock when Hurricane Burl made landfall. It was pretty obvious on the boat. We started rocking. Got a little loud.
Pretty good wind going right now. Probably a little over 50 miles an hour.
The boat's making some weird noises. We're not sure what they are, but so far she's hanging in there.
Yeah, so far so good.
So far so good.
Yeah, it looks like there's not a lot of damage I can see anywhere on the dock when I looked out there earlier.
Okay.
And the surge wasn't bad yet. I think it'll come up 4 or 5 feet through the morning, it sounds like. Because I think we'll be in this till about noon, from what I can tell.
Yeah, so we'll check back. We have stuff ready to go if we need to make a run for it, but
I don't know how we're gonna run in this wind. It's pretty fierce, so may have to like crawl or something. But anyway, that's us. We're just sitting here watching the weather. The news saying that it did hit a Hurricane 1 right before it hit landfall, which is real helpful. But anyway,
I was gonna say thanks for everybody for checking on us. We're still doing all right, so we'll keep you posted.
yeah, we'll check in a little later. Okay.
Hey
Hi
guys.
everyone.
Yeah, we're finally on the backside of Barrel, so we wanted to kind of recap what we learned and some things we would do differently and some things we probably did right.
We did do some things right.
Yeah.
We did. Even as rookies, we did do some things right. I can tell you some of the things we did right. They're yours actually. They're yours to talk
What we did?
about. We fueled up. So
Yeah, we got fueled ahead of time. We filled up the water tanks. We moved a lot of our valuables off the boat just in case we had to leave in a hurry or something happened to the boat. So that was probably good. Travis had told us that go ahead and get off of shore power onto generator. So we did that actually last night when we went to bed. Got all the lines, the electric cords all rolled up and put away and got converted over to generator. And then about 4 o'clock this morning in the real bad part of the storm when the power went out, it didn't affect us. We just kept that running like normal on our generator power. So that was a good call to get that converted early. So
yeah, not to mention when the power went out is when Burl had hit or made landfall, and so we're still swaying. We're swaying. So getting out there and trying to get the lines in when the wind was gusting so high would have been awful. So definitely we'll do that going forward and make sure that we are on generator before we go to bed.
yeah, I guess we ended up probably topping out 85 plus mile-an-hour gusts for a while there, probably sustained over 60 for a while. So that's about the limit to what our Bimini should probably be able to handle. We didn't take it off, and it handled it fine, so that was good, but any higher is probably a bad thing. Several people around us lost their canvas and lost Biminis and sails. A lot of stuff got torn and blown away, so it didn't happen on our boat, which was good.
Yeah.
Because we had it tied down. I think we had all the lines doubled, if not tripled, some of those lines. So the boat didn't go anywhere, and it didn't bump up against anything. So it was handled it really well.
Yeah.
I think next time we would. I had a little water blowing in at the back door because of the way the boat was facing, and so next time we probably turn the bow the other way around, kind of have it facing into the wind, and that way we won't get that wind blowing in the back door or that water blowing there. So I had to clean that up this morning. I think it's just about all dried out, but it could have been a lot worse if we weren't here, didn't see that. And
He minimizes things a little bit. There's water underneath the teak floor, so it's probably going to have to be pulled out.
see, I say no.
It is, yeah, and then the little shelf or cabinet thing, but it was going to get replaced anyway, so we're going to have to work on that. We're going to have to figure out exactly why the water's coming in so easily in that area. So I've already texted the carpenter, and he's coming this week. He's coming this week.
Yeah, we didn't do that right. I should have told him no. But anyway.
Yeah,
the other thing I would
pretty
probably
bad.
do is have have more dry towels and have my shop vac actually inside. It was outside in a little storage container, and it was a pain to go get all that stuff during the middle of the night. So that would probably have all that inside just in case for next time.
And you know, there's like water everywhere. If we had a little drip coming in the top from condensation from the air conditioner, so it's dripping on the couch, and then we had water coming in the door, like massive amounts of water you see in the video coming in the door, and John's like filling a thing full of it, and there's water everywhere outside, and then everything started to calm down, and I sat down in the dinette, and I was like, I hear water running. Well, you know, there's water everywhere. And I went into the bathroom, and the little foot pedal for the toilet had gotten stuck down, and so the bathroom was flooded.
But luckily there's a drain in the bathroom. So.
Yeah, it was running down the drain. Yeah, so that was kind of messy for a minute. But some other things that we learned, or some things that we didn't, I don't think we did well, was we had brought our suitcases so that we could throw some clothes in the suitcases if we needed to jet, and which isn't realistic. We couldn't have rolled our suitcases down the pier, and I mean it's flooded in the parking lot. We couldn't have rolled them. I don't know what we were thinking, but anyway, so we'll grab backpacks and we'll just have some clothes ready to go, or we'll put some stuff in the car. So
Yeah, just have it
that we're-
preloaded in the car next time.
Yeah.
Yeah, hauling it in 80-mile-an-hour winds just probably wouldn't be a good idea. And the water was basically 2.5 feet deep over there in the parking lot, so
So you'd have to
we'd have
carry
had to
your
do a little
suitcase.
carry there.
Yeah.
You did have everything charged up, though. Everything that could be charged, you had it all charged up and ready to go, just in case we didn't have power.
Yeah.
And we had the cooler ready to go in case we lost fridges or freezers and that kind of stuff, which we didn't.
Yeah,
which was good.
yeah, we had
Well,
a
we're
lot
ready
of
for
stuff
that.
prepared well. The one thing that I mean, there were some things that we would do differently, and we sat down and we talked about it. The one thing I for sure will do differently, and I mentioned it in the last video, is I'll make sure that I keep some Dramamine on the boat, because the water was going one direction and the boat was swaying back and forth the other. It was rough. that was a little rough for me.
Glad
I
it
was like,
didn't
oh my
bother
gosh.
me.
And then John was like, let's do a puzzle together, and so you can focus. And I couldn't focus. I couldn't focus on the puzzle. But a lot of people were texting because it was sun up everywhere, and so everybody was out of bed.
So anyway,
So, yeah.
but that's the recap of Barrel. It's we're made it through it, learned a lot, and thanks for all the prayers and everybody checking on us, and it went well.
Bottom line, if the winds are over 80 miles an hour, we decided we will not stay on the boat. 80's our max mentally for me, not maybe him, but mentally for me. So that whole thing about if it's category 1 we'll stay, category 2 we'll go. No, not so much. If the winds are over 80, we're off the boat. So.
Which is the definition of a 1 and a 2. I'm just saying.
Yes.
Anyway.
Yeah, but a 1 can be almost a 2, but still be a 1, and we're not playing that game. So anything over 80.
Well,
Anyway,
yeah, if
it
you're
was-
on the east side or the west side of the storm instead of the east side, it would have been a lot better. But being on the east side, the winds lasted a long time. So 4, 5, 6 hours of really heavy wind. So
No, and let me tell you, as soon as the sun was up and the winds died down to like maybe 40, everybody on the pier was out, like checking out everybody's damage and helping each other. And there were some interesting things that happened with stuff, like the supply boxes on the pier. But that was kind of fun. We all got to get out and talk about how the swaying was miserable. But anyway, we talked about all the trash that was up against the side of the break wall. But anyway, that was fun. So it's always an adventure on Why Not.
all right.
All right.
See you guys later.
Bye. Okay, we're in between wind gusts, so
Booty over here closer to me.
my little booty is over. Ah, what is that? That's your wallet. Is that a pickle in your pocket? Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm so fat.
My titty's showing.
A little titty, little. All right, are you ready? Are you sure?
What?
Don't put your paper over there. Put it right here so that you don't have to go. There you go. You want to talk more? Okay, that was kind of funny.
You look like that reporter.
Stupid lady.